大家好，我是 Purr 和麦克老师。今天我们会讲一些个，大家觉得这英语动词搭配它有的动词它单独用，但是后面有的时候呢还加了一个介词，就是有的时候加介词，有时候不加介词，让我们感到很混淆。所以今天我们会讲一些个这些个词儿，还有呢就是在这期里我会多用一些英语，因为有些人喜欢通过这个节目多练一些个英语的听力学习英语。如果觉得我英语讲的太多了，你们写在下面我再调节。
Yeah, there's a few phrases out there that cause a little bit of confusion.
Yeah.
And so we're going to cover those phrases, and we're going to give some other examples of, some other stuff that might be a bit confusing.
Yeah.
We're just going to go over a few phrases today.
Yeah, to clear things up.
Mm-hmm.
Make things easier for us.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So one of the first ones, and you brought this to my attention, was to fix something or to fix it up.
Yeah, sometimes you can just fix things. Sometimes you fix up. So what's the difference?
Well, there's no sort of hard rule, but I can give you a few examples. So let's say, I needed to fix my car because it's broken. It doesn't work. It needs to be fixed, right? But then when we talk about fixing something up, you might have like an old home, and the home's not really broken, but you need to fix it up. There's a few little things around it that are broken, and so you're going to fix it up so the house is going to be a better house, and let's say you wanted to sell the house, you would fix it up first, fix all those little things, and then you would, try to sell it. So you're fixing it up. So, in fact, when we look at houses, some of the older houses that have, a few problems, they call that a fixer-upper.
Oh, yeah,
right?
I heard that before,
So it means there's some work that needs to be done, right?
Yeah.
So that is the difference between fixing something and fixing it up.
Oh, I think I get it. I'll try to explain that in Chinese. Hopefully people can get it. Fix 呢就是什么事情、什么东西它坏了把它修好。如果 fix up 加上 up 之后呢，就是这个东西本身它并没有真正的完全坏。比如说一个老房子还是可以住的，但是里面有需要修理、有需要这个怎么说呢调节的地方，那么就把那个该修的地方把它弄好了之后呢，这个房子就会变得更好了，就是 up 了，到了更高的一个更好的一个状况了吧。
So there's other things to do with fix, since you brought it up, that I thought I might elaborate on. And
please.
One thing is someone could say, the fix was in, or or that election was fixed. So let's say when we're talking about something like an election, the election was fixed. It means that it didn't matter how people voted. It was already fixed so that one person was going to win.
I understand.
Right?
So the people, they manipulate the whatever votes situation, in order to get their result.
Right, and then someone would say, the fix was in. That would mean that
it's already done.
It's already done. It's already decided. It's in a sense, it's fixed.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. So 另外有一个非常常用的英语说法呢，也是用 fix， 就是说。如果这个说法就是说 the fix is in， 就是说在选举的时候有人暗箱操作，他们已经被内部操纵了，就是说这个最后的结果已经被定下来了，不管你怎么投都是那个结果，就是这个意思，被暗箱操作了的是这个意思。That's very interesting. Yeah.
So the next thing we'll talk about is like hit.
I know. This is a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Hit,
so she hit me in the arm, right?
Yeah.
So that's one way to talk about, the verb hit. She hit me in the arm, right? And then another way we could use that word is like, I could hit on you, like, ooh, you're looking very pretty. Are you busy later? You want to go out with me? So that's hitting on someone.
Hitting on someone.
Hit on you, yeah.
Oh.
So that's a couple of different ways we might use the word hit, right?
Yeah. Hit 可以直接用 hit 就是我打他。但是在这儿一定要，比如说我们中文说我打了他的胳膊，但是英文一定要说 I hit him in the arm。 一定要这么说啊，打他打到了他的胳膊上，要这样说。另外 hit on 呢，就是说比如说你看见了一个女孩或者一个男生，你对他感兴趣的话，你就开始对他献殷勤，跟他套，就是对他有别的意思啊，是这个意思。
Another thing we could talk about is the word bring.
Yeah, bring, yeah.
So
带来什么东西
So I could bring you a gift.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're
That would be
welcome.
lovely. Yeah.
You could bring me a gift.
Oh, think about that.
And then we also can talk about bringing about when something is brought about or when we bring something about.
Yeah, so when we put about after bring, so what meaning is that?
So I guess one example could be, people voted for Obama because they were hoping he would bring about change. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Bring 呢，就是给我拿来一个什么东西，就是拿来的意思。如果是 bring about 呢，它的有暗含的意思就是导致啊，或者是使什么事情发生啊。就像他举的例子里面啊，比如人们给奥巴马投票，希望他能够让社会有所变化，是这个意思的。
And then in past tense, we would say brought about.
Yeah, brought about.
So,
yeah.
Let's say, that guy spent too much money, which brought about the collapse of his company. Right? So
wow.
the company collapsed because of what he did. So it brought it about.
Good to know.
Yep.
他给举的第二个例子就是说，如果一个人啊，比如说他是一个公司的高管也好啊，大老板也好啊，他的花销极其奢侈的话，由于他的行为而导致了这个公司最后倒闭了、破产了，这也是他 bring about.
And then in the past tense, brought about.
Oh yeah, in the past tense. 在这种情况，因为公司已经倒闭了，所以要用过去式 brought about.
So the next one we can talk about, I think it was in a book you read recently, and it was talking about, people who shoot up.
Yeah.
And so that's like we're talking about people who do drugs, and they're the ones who use a needle, and you shoot up, right? And then the other example using shoot would be like, shoot someone with a gun.
I understand. Shoot.
Right?
Yeah.
So one example using the word shoot is like, hey, don't shoot me. Don't shoot
yeah.
me, right? And then you could say someone who uses the drugs, oh yeah, he's only happy when he shoots up.
Yeah.
Right.
Shoot 呢，大家知道就是那个开枪的意思啊，就是千万不要对我开枪 ，Don't shoot me. Shoot. 然后 shoot up 呢，就指的比如说那种不叫吸毒了，他就给身上注射东西，然后这种人啊，比如说海洛因，我不太懂啊，这个东西叫 shoot up. So I'm just curious. So it's shoot up, no down. I'm just curious.
Yeah, no, they don't say shoot down. They say shoot up.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they say, like that guy is shooting up. I don't know, maybe because it goes up into the blood. I don't know. But yeah, they say shoot up.
Oh, yeah?
So another word we could talk about is the word hold. So,
yes.
like...
I know this is a hold like...
Yeah, here, could you hold this for me, please?
Yeah,
there you go.
No problem.
Right?
Yeah.
So that, or you could say, could you hold the door open for me? Or hold the elevator door open for me? Could you hold the door, please?
Yeah.
Right? And then there's also holding up. So, if someone, let's say you're in the grocery store and you're in line and everyone's going pretty quickly, this guy, buys his stuff and then the next guy buys his stuff and then someone gets in front and they start asking a bunch of questions. Oh, how much is this? And, and what days do you have the special?
Yeah.
And, is that going to go on special soon?
Oh my God, it's so annoying. Oh.
And then someone in the back would say, hey, you're holding up the line. Come on, hurry up. Yeah. You're holding up the line. So that's holding up.
Oh.
And, like I showed you earlier, there's holding and holding
up.
So, yeah.
Hold 呢很简单，就是拿着什么东西。另外呢，如果别人那个电梯马上要关门了，你走过去了，是 hold the door， 就是把那门呢帮我开着，千万不要关上。但是 hold up 是什么意思？就把什么给阻滞了。比如说哈。大家都在排队哈，在那个收款机那儿要交钱，然后 交完钱就好走，大家都很顺利的交完钱走。但是有一个人他在那儿，他就不停的问问题呀，这个事儿那个事儿的，哎，后面那个队伍都不能往前挪了，所以这个人就是 holding up the line 就是大家排队的那个叫 line。
There's another way you might say it too, like let's say you wanted someone to stop something. You say, oh, hold up a minute. Hold up. So that sometimes means, stop. So if you're talking too fast, whoa, hold up.
Oh, that's got to hold
or
up.
If you're doing some work and I want you to stop, hold up a minute. Come here.
Oh.
So it also can mean stop.
Oh. People also say, hold on your horses?
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses. Whoa, hold your horses.
Oh, basically, don't rush.
That's right.
You slow down, calm down.
And if you do want them to rush, you say, hey, get on your horse.
Oh,
yeah.
That's another thing.
You
Get
can
on
do it.
your horse.
Get on your horse. Get going. So another one that you'd mentioned to me was sometimes there's some confusion with kick.
Yeah.
Right? So you could kick someone, kick them in the shins, or, you could kick a ball.
Yeah.
Right? That's, the verb to kick. And then there's kick out.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So, for example, when he turned 18, his parents kicked him out of the house. Or that guy got too drunk, so they kicked him out of the bar. So that means they, got him out of the place.
Yeah.
Like, removed him.
Yeah. Basically, it's hinting in a disliking way, right?
Yeah. Usually, if you're removed, I guess that's a polite way.
Yeah.
But when you're kicked out, it's usually like,
get
out of here!
You're not welcome anymore.
Not welcome anymore.
Yeah.
You're kicked out.
Yeah. So kick 本身是踢的意思啊，没有介词在后面的，比如说踢了他那个小腿啊。然后 kick out 呢，本身就把你给踢出去了，但是它的暗含的意思跟中文差不多，就是说你不受欢迎了。比如这个人，这小孩18岁了，父母就会把他给轰出去了。中文翻译成轰出去哈，但是英文讲 kick him out， 或者在酒吧里面，这个人喝多了，他就被酒吧里的保安把他给轰出去了。
So another word that you said sometimes might be a bit confusing, the word let.
Yes.
Yeah, so let me try to explain to you a little more about let.
Yeah, let.
So that's one example. Let me try.
This is very simple. Yeah, we all understand this part.
Right? And then you could say to let down, and there's a couple of examples of this. So you could let's say you had something on a rope, you could let it down.
Let it down, yeah.
Let it descend. Let it down, but then of course you could also let me down, which means
I disappoint you.
Disappoint me. Yes, I was counting on you, and you let me down. So those are different ways to use the word let.
Yeah, let 是让的意思啊，让我试试啊，哎，这是大家很简单都知道的。有时候 let 后面加个 down，这个有几种用法，比如说。Let it down， 比如说你绳子拴了一个东西，慢慢把它放下去 ，let it down。还有呢，就是let somebody down，let me down， 就指的是啊，我本来想指望着你啊，我们都是一家人啊，但是我遇到困难的时候，处于困境的时候，你没有伸手，就让我很失望，是这个意思。
I remember when we were kids and we were on the seesaw.
Yeah.
And then when we'd have someone at the top, we'd say, Charlie Brown, let me down. And then we'd let them down.
Yeah, so you take turns,
so
right?
that is a way to let someone down. You want to let them down.
就是小孩玩那个跷跷板的时候啊，他们小时候玩的时候就 let somebody down 也可以这样，就让我这边哈降低一下，是这个意思。
Chalet.
What's that?
Chalet.
下来。
See, my Chinese, no good.
But your English is much better than us. You have something there.
Look, I try to explain all this as best I can. So we're going to talk about the word look. So when I used it at the beginning of that sentence, it was like, look.
Basically, you want to get my attention.
Right?
Yeah.
So, look. Let me explain this to you again.
Yeah.
Sometimes I put the word look at the beginning of the sentence to get your attention.
Yeah.
Right?
别人跟你谈话的时候，特别是比如说我们跟小孩啊谈一件很严肃的事情啊，或者是领导找你谈话，就说 look， 然后你今天迟到了。它前面那个词是什么意思？就是说 让你开始注意了，集中精力。我现在要跟你说重要的事情了。Look 就起到这么一个作用。
Not to be mistaken with look out! Something's coming! Look out!
Yeah.
So look out when you hear that. Look out.
Look out 就不一样 ，Look out 就是小心，它是一个带感叹句的，这个意思的一个词儿。别人一说 Look out， 你要非常小心。哎，旁边有什么事情啊？可能有什么意外的事情在发生啊。
Well, those are some examples, just some random examples of things we would explain today that, have caused confusion to probably more than one person. So we thought we would just cover them off today and explain a few things. Thanks so much for joining us today. We hope that you got a lot of value out of this. And if you do, have a look through our other videos on the channel. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Thanks again.
See you next time.